Hello, and welcome once again to Tekkit Lite Crash Course. I'm trying a little something different with the camera today for the intro, just to see if I can pull this off. Looks like I may have. As you can see outside, I've started on my library slash welcome center slash whatever I'm going to put on the other side here. It's all marble, and the floor, I'm actually going to quickly show you what kind of brick I intend on using. Let me get out of this view here. That button, okay, I took a screenshot by accident, and then I launched the ball. Yeah, I'm not used to that yet. Anyway, that brick, as I was mentioning, I'm going to be using another of the new bricks, similar to the glowstone brick I used to light the interior of here. It is the snow brick. Snow bricks are basically just 4 snow blocks around a brick. Again, just like the glowstone bricks. These obviously do not illuminate, they are just pure white, which is sort of the look I'm going for with the facility out there. So all this down here is going to be white instead of grass. That's coming along off the air though. When I start setting up the library, I'm going to film a couple episodes because there are a couple things I'm going to do that involve books. Fun. Anyway, this episode we're going to be starting on the Applied Energistics mod, specifically the mass energy storage and crafting system. It might be split up into 2 episodes. It's kind of involved and does have a lot of different parts to it. I'm also going to need a lot more space. Luckily, I've already built on a 2nd floor and a staircase to match. I haven't painted it up here, so don't mind my dust. There are also torches and dirt all over the place, so don't mind those. I already got my energy system set up as well. So let's go ahead and look at where to start, because I have no idea what I'm doing with this. I haven't even touched this, barely even in creative. We'll start with storage. Well, there are 3 parts. There's storage, there's crafting, and then there's processing, which you can all do with the parts in Applied Energistics. We're going to start with storage. Let's see, I think all the storage stuff starts with ME for mass energy. Yeah, because there's the ME storage units. We'll get to those in a moment. First, we need the ME controller. ME controller. The controller is the most base unit of this whole system. You need a controller as part of a network. Don't mind the noise in the background. That's just the chat that's running. Can I turn off the volume on that? Yes. Okay. Better. So, what have I done? I've done nothing. What mode am I in? Am I in cheat mode? I'm in rescue mode. Alright. So, not the crafting terminal, but the... Oh, that's why. Okay. The controller. It's going to be quartz crystals. It's going to be iron. It's going to be this advanced processor here in the middle. Advanced processor being one of the most expensive processors you can get with this mod. So, I don't actually know how to make one of those. Advanced processor. Now, one thing I did notice after the last time, there actually are 2 ways to make the processors and stuff for this mod. There's the advanced crafting table that I made last time using the diamond chipsets, or there's the advanced processor assembly, which you then smelt, made with the quartz cutting knife, which is a tool we haven't touched yet, silicon, which we also haven't touched, as well as redstone and a diamond. I'm going to have to kind of spare with the stuff that I make here, because my diamonds are... I'm a bit short on diamonds, frankly put. I might have to convert some gold into it later. Regardless, first I'm going to make this quartz cutting knife and some silicon. Silicon, just take quartz dust and you smelt it. Easy peasy. So we're going to grab some quartz dust. I'm going to grab all the quartz because we're going to be needing a bunch of it for this this stuff. Just a stack of each. Da-da-da. Get rid of this. I still don't know how to get rid of that. That's above my pay grade, apparently. So I'm gonna come down here. I don't have the powered smeltomatic thingamabob yet. Maybe we'll go ahead and make one of those. How do I make one of those? It's a powered furnace. Sort of replacement for the IC2 electric furnace. I need bricks, machine frame. I'm just gonna go and use the blue electric one. So I'm gonna go toss some quartz dust in there. Grab the charcoal out. Send the charcoal into the system because I don't need it right now, as well as the iron fence and these glowstone bricks. So as that smelts into silicon, look up how to make this quartz knife. Quartz cutting knife. Recipe? No, not quartz cutting knife. So we need 2 quartz and iron and some sticks. So I'm going to need sticks. Going to need iron. Lots of iron. Grab some of that stuff. Let's grab a stack of iron while I'm at it. And while that stuff comes in, I am going to wipe. Alright, and we're back. Something else I'll quickly show you that I did off the air. The power tool, I added a new toy to it. It is another portable crafting table. It doesn't take up an inventory slot like the factorization version. Rather, if you look at the little mode indicator, which will appear right about here, if you can see my mouse, if you hold shift and hit your mouse wheel, it'll change modes. Right now it's on plasma cannon, now it's on crafting table. Then you just unshift, right click, and there is your crafting table. Cool stuff. So let's see, I've got my sticks, I've got my stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my knife. Crystals there. I don't know how long this thing lasts or how many of these assemblies it can make. I'm going to toss it in here for right now since I know I need that. Let's see, how do I make that advanced thingamabob? Redstone, silicon on the bottom. We got some silicon. That'll go there. That gets on my nerves. I gotta figure out how to turn that off. There you go there, and I've got a diamond in my chest. Diamond, and that makes our advanced processor assembly. And takes a little bit of health off the quartz cutting knife. We're gonna leave that in there for now, because we'll probably be needing that for more assemblies later on. Blue electric furnace, done with our silicon. Nice, nice. Tosses that guy in there. And this will smelt up into our advanced processor. So you actually don't need that advanced crafting table to make the processors. It probably comes in handy. I think it's actually a little bit less expensive doing it that way. Still requires a diamond though, which is kind of a pain. Less expensive for redstone though, and you don't have to make a knife which breaks. But regardless, we have our advanced processor assembly now. Now how do I make that controller? I don't even remember. Let's see, ME controller, here we go. So it's quartz around the outside, iron on the corners, and our advanced processor in the middle. Let's go make it. Whoop. Quartz, 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 quartz. Oh, I did that backwards. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, like so. And advanced processor in the middle, we have our controller. Now the controller doesn't do a whole lot on its own with regards to the system, except for gather power, I believe. So we're going to set this guy on the back side here. We're just going to go ahead and run a couple energy conduits to it, if I can remember. There they are, where I put them. And that guy should power right up. So right now it's using 6 units per tick. Basically it actually tells you how much energy it's using at any given time, which is really nice. What the units are, I'm not really sure. The conversions are set in the settings files in the, mod settings. So while that's gathering power, which, that's pretty much full, we'll move, first we will need cables. Specifically the, where are they? Are they cables? Or are there something else? Here we go, ME cable. That's the stuff. How do I make the basic? It can be dyed, as you can see. We just want to make the basic stuff for now, though. I just want ME. Okay, so I need some quartz fiber and redstone, preferably not in a mixer. How do I... Here we go. So quartz fiber is made with glass and quartz dust. So I'm going to need a bunch of glass. Good thing I have some of that somewhere from a previous project. I got some quartz dust. We've got our Craft-O-Matic. Make some of that. Now that makes 4 of these fibers, which are kind of hard to see, I'll grant you that. What was the other thing we needed? Quartz dust? No. Quartz dust and redstone? Quartz something? Yeah, quartz dust and redstone, or not quartz dust, the quartz fiber and redstone. There we go. So it does require a good deal of redstone to do this stuff. Now this ME cable looks a lot like other cables, lays a lot like other cables, but it provides power and information between all these machines. And no matter how you have the cables laid out, they will always be able to talk to each other, which is really, really nice. You don't have to run like supply pipes and then power conduits and all this stuff. It's all self-contained. So now we're going to do storage. Storage is done with a combination of an ME chest and an ME storage unit. The ME chest is somewhere. Might help if I continue typing. Here we go. ME chest. For that we need a conversion matrix. I don't know what that is, so I need a basic processor and more stuff. How do I make a basic processor? Processor assembly. So that requires gold, and otherwise it's the same thing. So I'm going to whip up one of those, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we've made our assembly. Now we're going and smelting it. Grab that. And for that chest, I believe we needed, well, a chest, first of all. More iron and a couple of glass, which I still have in here. Let's see. Glass on the bottom. See if I can remember this. Don't need you. Do need you. No, it's glass on the top, iron around the bottom. I do believe. No. Okay. I'll look it up. Oh, that's right. I need the conversion matrix. Okay. Never mind. So I'm going to make one of those. So it's quartz. Then the basic processor. Then the redstone. And then the iron. Nope. Oh, doop. I can't see anything because of this mod. Conversion matrix. That's what I wanted. Okay, you go there. And then you go there. And then iron goes all around like so. And an ME chest. Huzzah! Take that right upstairs here. And connect that to the network. Now all these systems have these really cool little displays on them. And on its own, the ME chest won't actually store anything. You can't put anything in there. That's what you need the storage whatchamajiggets for. No, not storage. ME something. Hang on a sec. I'll find it. Storage. That's what I need. So each of these storages, as you can see, has a different number of bytes that it can store. These bytes are individual items, basically. Like this can hold 4,000 items, 63 types. This can hold 65,000 blah 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 items. And each one also requires a specialized storage cluster or block or assembly pattern. That's not really a storage thing though. Let's see, what do I want to make? I'll probably jump straight into the big one, just so I have lots of space with which to work. So 64K storage, I'm going to need the storage cluster. I've got the rest of this stuff. I need the advanced processor and some storage blocks. Storage blocks also require, okay, I may not be able to make that whole thing because I don't have enough diamonds unless I make more diamonds. Excuse me a moment. So we've got some processor assemblies, processors smelting up. Let me show you exactly what it is I'm doing, just so nobody gets confused. We're all on the same page. So I'm making a 16K storage, well, chip, I guess you could say. Each of these is made of some iron and a storage block. This storage block subsequently is made of 3 storage segments and requires its own processor. Each segment is made with basic processors and cells. And each of these cells is made from another basic processor. So I need, I think, 16 of these basic processors and 4 of the advanced processors. I think my math is correct. Don't quote me on it. So while these bake up, I'm going to make sure I have enough materials over here. I very well should. I've got a bunch of iron still in there, a bunch of quartz. So I think I need 12? Yeah, 12 of the most basic ones, which I think was just... Take you out. Basic processors. Was it quartz and redstone? I know it was quartz around the outside. And then redstone around the corners? Yeah, here we go. Storage cells. I'm going to need more redstone. Excuse me a moment. You know, in vanilla, I always had too much redstone. And now, in Tekkit, I don't seem to have enough. This whole technological thing is getting to me. So I need 12 of these. Good, 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 good. Get these out of the way. Now, with those, I make these. How are these made again? Let's see. Utility. No, that's not what I wanted. So I need, yeah, in the storage segment, so this is more redstone, a piece of glass in the middle. I'm going to need more redstone, I believe. So I need 3 of those. Excellent. I think I may have made a few too many storage cells. Oh well, spares. Never have too many. Keep the basic processor for later. And then these segments, I think it's also a piece of glass. And start with the advanced processors. No, that's not it. Utility. By the way, I'm using the U key to bring up the utility menu. For these I need glowstone dust, which I don't have in here. Excuse me again. So 16K storage is the storage block. More redstone, glass, and irons. Schlep this guy together. Storage block. Iron. Redstone, and glass. We get a 16K storage block. Now it's going to hold 16,000 items, which we'll take upstairs here. Toss this guy in here. This goes up in the corner, and then as you can see, everything opens up. Cool stuff. So when you put stuff in here, the font gets a bit smaller, and you'll see why in a second when I add this dirt to that. You can stack beyond 64 in this thing. The limit is only set by how much storage there is available. Right now I'm using 139 bytes, which is kind of weird, but I mean it's still much better than trying to use a bunch of barrels, frankly. And once I take this out, if I would take this out and put it in another chest, as you can see, still 139 bytes used. My dirt is still in there. I put it back. There it is. So not only is it storage, is it massive storage, it's portable, massive storage. Expensive as all heck. I'll grant you that. But it's storage, which is the important part. Now, moving right along, there is another device you can use along with these storage chips. Let's lay down another thingamabob here. I don't think I need each and every one of these that I'm using. I'm going to break this. I'm going to set this horizontally here. So I believe it's a drive. Yeah, ME drive. That's the one I want. So the ME drive, it's similar to the chest, except that it can hold multiple whatchamabobs. So I'm going to need another processor. I'm going to need a chest. I'm going to shove that together downstairs. Whee! Alright, so we've got our chest. We've got our basic processor assembly. What was the rest again? Glass and iron. Glass. Iron around the outside. And then chest in the middle. There we go. That is our ME drive. The ME drive works similarly to the chest. So down here, I'll show you. Set that guy there. As you can see, nothing's on the UI right now. Pop that guy to there. Pop it into here. Now it has more than one slot for these storage units, which is kind of cool. So you can just stuff this thing full and it'll hold all the things, pretty much. And as you see, this little LED indicator here, green, means that there's still space available in the storage unit. If this were orange or red, I believe, then this would be full. I think red means full, and orange means there's like a filter on it, which you can do. I'll show you that probably a little later on. Don't know if I'll time this episode. But the only trouble is, you can't access it. You can't get to what's in here using just these machines here. So we need one more device to get to that. Let me look that up here. It's an ME storage monitor, I believe. Storage bus, storage monitor. I think it's monitor. So I need a level emitter, I need cable. Got that. Level emitter is another basic processor, another cable, and redstone torch. Interesting. I'm going to make another thing. Alright, so I think I've got what I need. So it was a level emitter. Well, I do need that. It's part of it. So redstone torch, cable, and the basic processor. Oh, first I need the torch here. So torch, processor, bit of cable, and what was on top? Glass? Was it glass? Was it iron? I think it was iron. Iron? Ah, there we go. Level emitter. So that is a part of it. What do we do with that then? It goes in storage monitor. So, okay, that does go in the middle. Handy dandy. Cable, iron ingots, and glass. Not hardened glass, just glassy glass. Iron. And a bit of cable. There we go. ME storage monitor. I think this is the right thing. I'm hoping it's the right thing. If not, then I am a moron. Alright. Let's hop over here. Put that up there for now. Probably change that around a little bit. Nope, this is not what I had intended. What I think this is if you take a bit of dirt and you apply it there, you can actually see how much of whatever you swing at it is in there. Ah, there we go. Like right now I have no ruby shovels. I can't actually check how many polished stone covers. I have no chainsaws. So that's the storage monitor. That's not actually what I wanted, but it's still kind of neat. Let's try this again. Maybe access? Access terminal. That's the one I wanted. So I'm going to need more cable and some more stuff. I shall return. Alright, so I think I got my stuff together. Access terminal. I need conversion matrix, which is quartz, redstone, and a thingamajig. Quartz. Piles of redstone. Redstone all day. I'm going to need to quarry some more. Not that I'm having much luck doing that. Was there quartz on the other sides too? Yeah. No. That's not what I wanted. Redstone on those sides. Okay. And iron. Alright, that's what I did wrong. Iron. There we go. One conversion matrix. Cable, and then the rest. Cable. Glass. That's what I meant to do. And then that. And then we have an access terminal. Now, this should be what I was looking for. Oh, that might help. Actually went upstairs. Alright, so this, when we add this onto the network, which I think actually just plunking it next to something will also make it work. There we go. Okay, so the access terminal, also known as just the ME terminal, basically shows you whatever's in this storage system. As in everything, as in not just like one item at a time, like you got here. Right now I've got 85 dirt, so it shows up right there. What's nice about this, I can also add stuff to it from here. Cool stuff. So I can use this as a storage system. Instead of having like masses of barrels out there, I can just have my little network here. But what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to show you one more thing. There's an ME interface something or other. I think it's ME interface. That's what it's called. So I'm going to need another conversion machine. I'm going to need some more stuff. I'm going to put one of these guys together. And I'm going to hope that it does something that I haven't actually tested yet. I'll just be a moment. Alright, so I got everything laid out. Cable, glass, iron, conversion matrix makes an ME interface. And what the ME interface does is it allows the Applied Energistics ME system to communicate with other mods that use like pipes and things like that. Normally you can't just pipe stuff into these guys. They'll only communicate through their cables. But with this interface, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it to communicate with my current sorting system, which would be awesome. So let's try to figure out what the heck I'm doing. There. A little bit of cable. We'll just stick that at the back of here for sillies. And let's see. So, for the remote orderer, I need to go and steal it. Yeah, I'm just going to go steal parts from my other system. If it doesn't work, I'll just put them back. Simple enough. So yeah, I'm really hoping that it'll report the same sorts of things that the system that I don't remember the name to here reports. So I'll take you. And I think I need a provider pipe. Snag one of these guys. Like I said, I'll hook all this up again if I need to. If not, then I'll make fresh ones, again, off air. Because let's face it, it's no fun watching me order and build stuff. At least I don't seem to think so. So I've got remote order logistics pipe, I got my provider pipe. I think I need a basic pipe? Yeah, I need a basic pipe. Which was coming off, yeah, there it is. Basic pipe. For powering the little bitty system up. I'm gonna need this guy too. Let's take this over to the workshop and find out if it works. Alright, so I've got a basic pipe right now, provider pipe now. I think I need, yeah, provider, attaches to the unit. Been a while since I did this, can you tell? Need the basic for power. Need the remote orderer for the remote orderer. I need the power junction to power this whole thing. Let's see, we got some extra cables here. Yeah, energy conduits. Make it look a little nicer than having a thing sticking out the side. So that's powered now. Grab my remote order. Connected. Right click. Ha! Ha ha! It works! Yes. Okay, so that is how you make it communicate with your ordering system. Let me throw my chest on top. Here we go. So just like with my monstrosity with the barrels and everything else, you can set it up to work with the logistics pipes, specifically the remote orderer. Now this does have its own wireless access system. You can set up to do the same thing on its own. But what that does not do is it does not go everywhere that you go, unlike this guy here. I'll show you that probably next episode. I'm running out of time to record. But this works everywhere, even interdimensionally. The wireless access system that comes with this does not. So, this is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it to death. I'm probably not going to have room in this storage unit for all of my items unless I make a lot more of those chips. Maybe I'll do that off the air, just get everything converted, removed from over there to over here, and throw all that crap in the museum. But for today, that's the best news I've gotten in weeks. Weeks, I tells you. Awesome. Cool. That's a day. Everyone have a nice one. That's an order. Talk to you later. Good night.